Hello everyone, another Give Reasons session. The Tempest Act 3 Scene 2. I have already discussed Give Reasons from Act 3 Scene 1 of The Tempest. Do check the pinned comment section. Complete the following sentences by providing a reason for each. There are 15 sentences in this worksheet. Let us solve them one by one. Question 1. According to Trinculo, Caliban can never become the standard bearer of Stefano because Caliban can hardly stand on his legs on account of drunkenness. Trinculo says, your lieutenant, Stefano, if you list, he is no standard. That is, he can become your lieutenant, but he cannot become your standard bearer because he can hardly stand on his legs. Question 2. Caliban will not serve Trinculo because Caliban says, let me lick thy shoe. He tells this to Stefano, and about Trinculo he says, I'll not serve him, he is not valiant. Therefore, our reason is because Trinculo is not valiant, that is brave enough. A simple short reason, one single reason. Now, there is no specific rule as to how many words you will need to write a reason. It will all depend on the question, on the incomplete sentence. Keep this in mind. The length of your reasons may vary. Don't worry about that. Question 3. Stefano asks Trinculo to speak politely and behave respectfully with Caliban because, again I am quoting, Trinculo, keep a good tongue in your head. If you prove a mutineer, the next tree, the poor monster's my subject and he shall not suffer indignity. This is the text and now the reason. Because Caliban has requested Stefano to bite Trinculo to death. Lo, again, bite him to death, I prithee. The important point here is Caliban's request to bite Trinculo to death. And the next important section is Stefano will not allow Trinculo to insult his slave Caliban. Both these aspects must be highlighted in your reason. Question 4. Trinculo accuses Caliban of telling a monstrous lie when he is half a monster and half a fish because the latter, that is Caliban, has refused to serve the former, that is Trinculo, and called him a coward. Moreover, they share a bitter relationship. Refusal to serve Trinculo and the bitterness between them. These 2 points must be included in your reason. Question 5 now. Caliban informs Stefano that he is a slave of a magician and tyrant because he is angry with Prospero and accuses him of using his magic to rob him of the ownership of this island. Lines 39, 40, 41. I am subject to a tyrant, a sorcerer, that by his cunning hath cheated me of the island. Read the text again and again so that you identify the context. Otherwise, things are going to be a little difficult. Question 6. Caliban calls Trinculo a jesting monkey. Thou liest, thou jesting monkey, thou. And why does he call him a jesting monkey and accuse him of lying? Because he thinks that Trinculo has called him a liar and is furious. But he is unable to realize that it is actually Ariel, who is invisible, who has called him a liar. So, this misunderstanding between Caliban and Trinculo is due to Ariel, who is invisible. Question 7. Caliban promises to serve Stefano because he tries to lure Stefano, he tries to tempt Stefano, manipulate Stefano to avenge Prospero's injustice which he has done to Caliban by enslaving him and robbing him of the ownership of this island. Caliban is trying to tempt him by telling him that he will become the king of this island, he will be able to marry Miranda and so on. He just wants to use Stefano to take revenge on Prospero. Question 8. Caliban requests Stefano to take revenge on Prospero because he flatters that Stefano is powerful and has the courage to accomplish the task. Hence the request. Question 9. Stefano beats Trinculo because Ariel, who is invisible, has accused Stefano of telling a lie, and Stefano thinks that Trinculo has spoken these words to him. Again, the misunderstanding between Trinculo and Stefano is because of the invisible Ariel. Question 10. Caliban asks Stefano not to forget to seize Prospero's magic books. He asks him to burn those books before killing Prospero because without the books, Prospero is helpless and powerless, and he will be unable to control the spirits of the island that also hate him. And it will be easier for Stefano to kill him, to murder him. And then question 10. After question 10, it's time for question 11. Caliban draws the attention of Stefano towards the beauty of Prospero's daughter Miranda because, again, the same reason, he wants to lure Stefano and manipulate him so that he kills Prospero. Therefore, he describes the beauty of Miranda. 12. Trinculo prays to God to have mercy on him because Trinculo feels frightened when he hears the tune of their song. He is scared, he is frightened when he hears the tune of their song being played by some invisible creature. And who is playing this music? It is the invisible Ariel once again. And he requests God to pardon him his sins. He is very scared, Trinculo. Question 13. According to Stefano, the island will prove an excellent kingdom for him because Caliban tells him that this island is full of sounds and sweet tunes which are a source of harmless pleasure, and Stefano will hear music without having to pay anything. Therefore, he feels that this island is going to prove an excellent kingdom for him. 14. Stefano agrees to kill Prospero because he has been manipulated by Caliban to think that he will marry Prospero's daughter Miranda after killing him and become the king and queen of the island. So, again, read the text. Read a good paraphrase. 15. Caliban will not show Trinculo the streams of fresh water on the island because Caliban wants to take revenge. Caliban wants to teach Trinculo a lesson because Caliban dislikes Trinculo. Number 1, shares a bitter relationship with him. Number 2, and will be happy to see him drinking seawater if his bottle of wine is taken away by Stefano. He will not help him. Students, this is the end of today's worksheet.